my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the
Everybody
procedure,
stay
everyone?
calm.
What's the procedure?
Stay calm!
Wait.
Everybody calm down!
Help!
Here.
Oh.
Take my hand.
Ah!
Come on. You're gonna fall unless you take my hand.
No, give me your other hand.
Oh, my other hand isn't strong enough. You take my little hand.
No! Get it away from me!
Take it. Take my hand.
Ah!
Guess what? We took everything you love about the Bloomin' Onion and created a menu you've never seen before.
Let me hear you say, Bloom that ass. Bloom that ass.
This bloomified menu starts at $13.99 and it's gonna blow your bloomin' mind.
After a big afternoon of shopping, there's nothing better than some Mexican food and a nice little drink. Come on down and enjoy a nice Mexican fiesta.
I am a maverick. I am a savage. I am a legend. I am a madman. You never know what I'm going to do next. I am a mad lad.
Good morning, everybody. How are you? It's 7:36, running a little bit late, but you know I'm forgiven. It's morning. I hope you're doing well out there. Jake says surprise stream. I mean, I normally stream today. This is my draw stream. I forgot to send out a tweet, and I went to have a shower, and then I came back and said, "Oh, I didn't actually send that." So apologies, but hopefully, you know, notifications will go out and all that sort of stuff. I hope you are doing well. I'm back on the grind. A lot of distractions this week, unfortunately. That's just what happens sometimes. But I'm back on the grind of the trading cards, and I've almost gotten another one complete, Jude and Amber. So that's exciting. I'll finish that. I literally have, you know me. I say 5 minutes left, but probably more like half an hour on the line art, and then I'll jump into some. I know you've all been waiting for it. Woo! Flats. It's got to be done. It has to be done. It's all part of it. So thank you very much for joining me here. If you've never been here on a drawing stream, bit chill, just hanging out, shooting the shit, whatever you want to talk about, while I pretend to be productive for an hour and a half. So. Mo Biggs, another thing I forgot. I'm in a shambles today. I'm in a shambles lately. Mo, I forgot to do your, you know what? It's not like I have anything better to do. I'm just going to do it now. Where is it? Bloody first. See what you're up to. I mean, you are in the lead. I suppose after all this epic gatekeeping, the most members ever gifted yesterday, by the way, 66, I think it was. and Mo didn't get one of them. Although not just Mo, others didn't get one as well. All right, so Mo is what's Mo? You're up to 28, I think. I think you're up to 28. All right, let's just sort that out. Yeah, the last one I did was 27, so I can count. 28 first. So let me just save that. This is all stuff you would do before starting the stream, but it's a Friday morning. This is how it is. Where are we going? Replace. All right, let's put him up here. Pride and Place, looking down upon us. There he is. Just nudge that over there. Ta-da! Stream Magic. Henry says, I didn't get one either. The streak continues. Stat says, I'll nominate Bancroft for best trading card streams. Thank you. Yeah, I'd be a shoo-in, I reckon. I think I'm cornering that market, really dominating the space. If you know what I mean. All right, let me just say that. Let's say hello to some people in the chat here who are joining us here on this fine Friday morning, or probably Thursday evening. Mo Biggs first in the chat. Hail Mo, the ungifted, but ever loved. We got Ellie in the house. Second is best. Jim Cox says, no. Best is best. I'm still blown away. I cannot believe the 50 membership gift that Jim sent yesterday. I felt the love. I really did. The appreciation overfloweth yesterday. So thank you, Jim. It's, it all comes just in time because I'm finalizing the sort of the final format of Fractured Mind, working on tightening the script up, doing all the stuff that you do when you're making a comic. And I just was like, I think I really need another two spreads in here. I think that's what we need. But I said to Rod, I'm like, I don't have the money for you right now, but keep in mind, I want you to do 2 new spreads. But we'll chat later. But with all this generosity, it could be happening sooner rather than later. So that's excellent. Thank you very much, Jim. Levi Skeen is in the house. What's up, Levi? Stat says, well, now I can sit at my desk in the afternoon and draw, and Bancroft can entertain me. Yes, indeed. I've been really enjoying your streams of late, Stat. Keep them up. I hope you, I know you said you're going to be pulling back a bit, but I hope you can just come and hang out and draw, and it's always good. Another one is Rocky. I've been enjoying being in his streams a lot as well. Just the chill out and draw streams I've been digging. What's up, Mark? What's up, Darkside? What's up? And look at this man right here, K Manifesto, back from the dead. In fact, I got a video for that. Maybe it spruced me up in the morning. This is for you, K Manifesto.
Live! Live! Do you hear me? Give my creation life!
There you go. He's back. He's seeing everywhere lately. Fantastic. It's like it's 2022 all over again. What's up, Jake? Always great to see you here. We've got Outer Pan G in the house. It's Wiggle. What a week it's been, Wiggle. What a year it's been. Oh, my goodness. I'll say hi to, who else have I got in here? Henry Bemis. What month is it in Australia? It's still November. It's very late spring, but it's basically summer. It was 30-something degrees yesterday. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. That's warm, pretty warm. Today it's 35, which is, in my estimation, effing hot. So I will have the air conditioning blasting later, and I'll be sweating it out here in this sweat lodge. What's up, Duck Bacon? I didn't get one either. The streak continues. I don't know what's going on, guys. Too many forgotten soldiers out there not getting their gifted memberships. And I got this big plan. I'm gonna start sharing actual early releases with members and everything. But I can't even share it with Henry Bemis. Can't even share it with Mo Biggs. Only Bancroft would find a way to turn gatekept into ungifted. It sounds cooler. What's up, Keith? Great to have you here. Wild year for real. Has indeed. But bro, what's this late afternoon stream? Trying to dodge me? shame. I've been doing this for months now, for years. Well, not for years, but for months. It's because I'm trying to limit the amount of time I'm streaming while I'm at work. It's just kind of stressful, and I have to get all this work done beforehand and then stay late. It's like, it is. Agent Cup, what's up? We need proof of life video from Joe. That's actually a good idea. Next time, I'm going to meet with him soon. I'm going to do like a screen record and just get him to say hi to the chat that we can sort of video. That's actually a really good idea. I will do that. It was snowing today. I saw, Mel, it's snowing really hard at Mel's parents' place. Not here. It is hot, 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 Johnny Rando. Can't stay mad at that face. Look at my beard lately. I haven't shaved in 2 weeks. Please do sign up. I've been totally forgetting to tell everyone that I have a website and everything, but you really have to do it. Hey Manifesto, you haven't been here for a while. I had a second book come out. It's called The Lucent Painted Death. Did you hear about it? It came out. It funded amazingly. Look at that, 960 backers. I'm going to add to that number soon with some trading cards, which I still do think are like an extension of this campaign. So I'll be adding. I want to get to 1,000 backers essentially. It's an ego thing. No, I want to do the cards. It's something I've wanted to do for a long time. And I thought, while Rod is finishing Fractured Mind, I'm fine tuning Ember Crown. Now's the time. You can grab it. It'll get shipped same day or next day. I'm also thinking of doing, there's Black Friday coming up. Is that tomorrow? I might do these are Australian dollars, by the way. Don't freak out. Aussie dollars. I might do a Black Friday on the t-shirt, see if I can sell some. I'm not sure at what price, but we'll see. Because I've got a whole bunch. How many? There's a whole bunch in different sizes. Look, a lot of XLs, 13 XLs. Damn. We sold out of the 4X and the 5X though. Believe it or not. K Manifesto came back during a time of peace and tranquility in the oh wait, never mind. Yes. Crack Friday. Oh my god, yes. Oh Mo. Now it has to be done. Crack Friday sale. Is there anything we can do with Cyber Monday? Because that's how they try and extend it out. Over here, it's like Black November. It's the whole month. You should have seen him, Johnny Rando. You should have seen, because everything I had to fold up to be able to fit into the same mailer as the book. So I had to invent a new system of folding, and it is so much fabric. It was like, and then I wanted to get the print, this little print in this sea of fabric, right in the thing. No, it all worked out in the end. So grab a book, sign up, everything. I heard Donald DeLay say that at Iconic, when they crowdfund, it's $10 for a comic when they crowdfund, and then it's $30 afterwards to really encourage people to buy during the crowdfund. I don't know if I'll be going that much of a disparity, but I think going forward, that'll definitely be a thing. But I want to give an extra incentive for people who are signed up to the email, obviously. I'll be doing that with the trading cards. I still haven't landed on a price, but I mean, I think they're going to be very affordable. Really not looking to, you're not looking, I'm going to make all my millions in trading cards. It's not like a money making thing. It's more of a, I would really love to see this campaign get to 1,000. We're that close. All I would need is 40 people grabbing the trading cards, and I'd hit 1,000. So it'd be a shame to not, in the interim, get there. Oh, and also Global Comics had a bunch of new people added the Lucent to their library. So thank you, everyone. We've got a couple new followers. I think it's at 2.5 thousand views. This is just the first book. I will eventually put the second book up on there, but it'll be, you have to log in. You have to create a paid account to be able to read the full thing. Because people did actually spend a good amount of money on the digital. So like wait a little while. But do you think you've had any sales from Global Comics yet? No, not yet. But I haven't really been. I don't think I've really hit my strides there yet. I mean, 2.5 is better than nothing, but I think you really need to, get up there. But there's lots of content I need to put on, essentially. And I just have not been focused on that yet. Actually, I've been, Jake knows I've started the shorts again. And this time now they're going to be much more comic focused. I will still do TV show ones that I'm watching and I like. Like, for instance, Silo just started again. I've been watching The Jackal. I'll probably do a couple on Arcane. But it'll be mostly comic book shorts. And it's already been encouraging. One of them is at 1.8 thousand. It's a whole thing when you take a hiatus and you come back. There's audience seeding, and it takes time to re-engage. But that's very encouraging. I want to be talking about a lot of indie books and stuff, just books that I like and why I like them. Where's my Fractured Mind book, Bancroft? Working on it, David. I promise we are working on it. I got Rod on the task. I'm on it as well. And it will be coming mid next year, mid 2025. That's what we're aiming for. Thank you for the super chat. Yes, eat all of your shorts. Jake says, yes, I'm excited to join you again on the shorts. I love to see you there. It's a short off. I'll probably do a couple on Arcane. That train is never late. I'll be the first to say, Mo, Arcane season 2 is good, but it is a shadow of the first season. It's, I can't hide. I'm a little disappointed, but I guess in hindsight, it was a lot to ask that it be as good as the first season. There's been 3 amazing episodes, but there's been 6 episodes so far. So there's 3 of them that are like, oh, okay, so that's disappointing, but whatever. The animation, everything is actually, I think, better, but the story. So I might talk about that. Member only deals for Bancroft's Summer Monday sale. Arcane got nominated for Game Awards. It's a TV show. I'm glad you have your Rod on it. Oh, the Rod is hard at work. Kay says, Silo season 1 was great. It got me to read the series. Looking forward to season 2. I haven't gone that far, K Manifesto, but I agree. I'm the first episode of season 2. Things are looking good. I really like what they're doing. They just jumped right into it. There was no diversions. That's what always gets me. Rod has really been pounding out those panels. Yes, indeed. All right, so what am I doing here? What are we, 18 minutes in? Thank you, everyone, for being here. Please do like the stream, all that good stuff. What's up, Paulus? What's up, Citizen? Awesome one. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Aviator Surge, yo. All right. Let's stop that screen. What am I doing? All right. So if you remember from Painted Death, 2 somewhat mysterious characters that I introduced. You first saw them in the bar talking with James and Amita. You can quite see their faces. I mean, you could sort of tell they've got kind of distinctive haircuts. And then you saw them later. Spoilers, by the way. You saw them later at the manor, and they were batting for the other team. So interesting couple. Now they're not a couple. Mel asked, "Are they lovers?" Like, no, they're brothers and sisters. Ooh, brother. Bancroft, maybe join Angela Saturday for her sumo show. I've really tried. I really like Angela. I think she's fantastic on stream. I love Jay. He's great too. I like watching his draw streams, but I mean, it's like trying to get Mo into Arcane. It's if you're just not into it, you're just not into it. And I can't feign interest in sumo. Leroy used to do this to me as well. He'd say, "Come on a stream, we're gonna watch sumo," and I'd come on and be like, "I'm trying, Leroy. I'm really trying." But I'm glad they're glad. I'm glad they're happy that they've found an interest that tickles their fancy, and they can dive into all the flesh and salt throwing and pomp and ceremony. It's like getting Bancroft to give A Christmas Story a fair chance. Yeah, or The Mask. It's not going to happen. I'm 44 years old. Jay Ryan makes sumo great again. I'm glad he's out there championing the cause. But yeah, we've got the pair here in their I guess their war getup. She's got a battle axe. He's got a sword. She's got this. Now, originally, I did have this. It's what I call like a knife corset. It's a corset covered in throwing knives. And originally, I was going to have her without a jacket, but I just looked a little naked. I don't know. But so I did put a jacket on her, but I did cover up some skin. But I did also, check this out, I added cleavage, which I've never done before. I did feel a little dirty doing it, but I felt like you're wearing a corset, you have boobs. That's what happens. So Hojo says drunk curling is way better than sumo. I'll take your word for it. Mo says, yeah, I didn't like The Mask either, except for the joke where the dog gets the cheese instead of the keys. I have no idea what that is. But every time someone tries to show me something funny from The Mask, it's like, I just do not. And I love Jim Carrey as an actor. I love his movies. I can't get into that one. A blade bustier, if you will. Yeah. So they're about going to battle. And if you know any French, and what's going on? Have I got something selected here? If you know any French, there we go. And you know their last names, which I don't think I've said in the book. So their names are Jude and Amber Chevalier, which means knight. I should have done that. Should not have done that. That means knight in. Hang on, have I done something here that I shouldn't have? I have. It's all right. So yeah, I didn't even think of that, by the way, when I was making this. I just I was like, oh my god, yeah, their last name is not means knight, and he's got a sword and she's got an axe. That's kind of cool. And she's like almost in a sort of not a suit of armor, but she's in her battle gear. And I didn't even think of that. I was like, oh damn, that actually really fits. Get in here. This will be the rare card. So 1 in 3 packs will have this card in it. Not everyone gets this card automatically just by getting the cards. Everyone gets the 9 card set that we've been seeing the whole time, but not everyone will get this one. So this is a 1 in 3 chance. And I've got 1 card left to do after this, which is the Gilgamesh card, which will be a 1 in 10 chance. Which I'm sure Michael Odin will be very annoyed if he doesn't get. But, it is what it is. Swords and axe. Saxon violence, says Darkside. The Knights of Ni. Alrighty. Yep. Good. I put him in some Timberlands. I thought he looks like the kind of fella who might wear some Timberlands. So I Googled them. I just gave her these sort of sexy lace-up, almost knee-high strapped military-style boots. She's very fashionable as she's going into war. Odin went to see Gladiator 2 today. Why would he do that? I know he hates it. I mean, he's just going to get annoyed. Odin can't enjoy anything as entertainment if it's historical. It isn't 100% accurate. If you miss out on this one, don't blame yourself, says Mo. It just wasn't in the cards. Exactly. I can feel Odin's irritation seeping from the cinema. Why would he do that? I mean, the trailer was god awful. It didn't even make any sense. And then they put that music on it, and you know. Aviator says, do you sell the card packs in a store, eBay? I will be selling them. So I'm going to put them up on my site. Here's what I'm going to do, Aviator said. So I've got these cards, right? Here's how it's going to happen. I've got the... Look, Jake, I kept that right here. I've got all the physical art of the cards ready to go. That'll be the first one. And I'm going to do a live stream. We're going to put this on eBay as an auction. And then when that auction ends, that's going to be the live stream where I go live with the cards. So they'll be available to purchase. They will still be a pre-sale item. Because I need to know how many rare cards I need to print. And then over the next 6 weeks, 2 months, 8 weeks, I'll be auctioning all of the physical art and hopefully, selling the cards. Just sort of like a mix between pre-sale and crowdfund. I think I will still, because I'll still have to do the backs of the cards, so it's sort of like a crowdfund. We'll see. Anyway, and yeah, those go. There'll be a very affordable item. There's super cheap shipping in the States because I think I'm going to go through RJ and send them all over in a whole bunch. So you'll get able to get domestic shipping, and then it's like they'll come in a little rigid envelope, like a letter. How about offering a card collection binder? I think I'm a bit away from that now, but yes, eventually. And that's why I wanted to get started. I wanted, because I started putting in some cards into some of the campaigns, but they were just one here or there. What I really want to do is start an actual collection. This is like series 1, they'll be numbered. Series 2, the numbers will continue, and we'll go from there. So then you'll actually, have this collection that you can put in a Lucent binder. Yeah. But yeah, no, I like that. Before you arrived, Bancroft was excoriating under the guise of critiquing the sport of sumo wrestling. All right, I'm exciting you. Yes. No, sumo wrestling, not sumo Thori. No one mistook that. We got KSS in the house. He wants a fist. There you go. Bump. Dojo Kun is here. He says he's excited to see Lucent trading cards. Yes. Yeah, and originally I was thinking I was hoping to go for November, but I just gotten a bit distracted over the last couple of weeks. A lot of stuff happening, and but I'm back onto it now, full on. So yeah, I don't know. I might push it out till after the New Year's because I don't like pushing things this close to Christmas. It just feels like that's not what you should do, to me anyway. Ogden's lust to see Denzel first on-screen gay kiss overrode his historical sensibilities. I think they cut that gay kiss. I don't want to see Denzel open mouthing with another dude. Excuses, Bancroft. It's true. I'm not a fan of sumo wrestling. I'm a fan of sumo Thori. All right, back to it. All right. think we're good here. I might just, oh no, I've got to do here. Good God, what a gay little axe. Bigger. Rob, she's like a, how tall is she? I mean, he's very tall. I would say he's 6'3". That's tall for me. I think about 6'3", 6'4". So she's not that short. She is in like what are these lifts here? But he's sort of a bit leaning over. I mean, I'd say she's like 5. What is that? Like 5'6". So she's not actually short for a woman, but she's a woman. I mean, good God, what do you want her to do? She's not going to be, this isn't manga. She's not going to be running around with a friggin' berserker battle axe. A little bit of realism, Rob. Hey, look, are you not happy? Look, I put cleavage on her, Rob. Cleavage, me. Stippling Vaughn's announced. What's up, Vaughn? I'm a little saddened I won't be able to get a Stippling Vaughn certificate. Mel says she accidentally hid someone in my chat by accident, which has happened before. Let me have a look. I can't see it, Mel. If anyone got hidden, reach out to me. That has happened. Sometimes you're just like typing and then that thing just pops up, but you press the wrong thing. Misogynist banker, women can't wield axes now. No, they can't. They don't have the upper body strength. And people in the Lucent do have enhanced strength, but not everyone. Some people do. Her weapon of choice, as you can see, is throwing knives, mostly. But, on a special occasion, maybe she'll pick up an axe if there's one lying around, if need be. Mutants? No. How would we know we were muted? I don't know. Who said we can send the certificate in spirit? Gets that? No. You do have to abide by the rules. I didn't win this year, but that's okay. I won many years, many times, probably too many. But it is what it is. Oh, Rob, what are we going to do with Rob Arnold? What are we going to do with that guy? His shoulders are going to be a bit more forward than that. Needs more thigh gap. I did have a thigh gap originally, but I don't know. It looked. I might go back and relook at that. I don't know. I like the idea that she's a little bit. It's like out of all the women in my story, she's the one that actually works out. Who's actually like pretty kind of hardcore. And the others, like Amita, is not like that at all. That's not her strength. And Ella is, and she works in a friggin' bookstore. Those aren't F me boots. Those are FU boots. Exactly. Yeah. Originally, I did have them as F me boots, but I've given them to Ella before. I don't think that's what she's about. If she worked out, she'd have a thigh gap, or she does leg day, and she wouldn't. I don't know. I'll maybe I can do that now. Because I got to get into more interesting things, Rob. Like, did anyone say flats? Yeah, let's start flatting. No, I'm not gonna Jake was sending me his fill tool, lasso fill thing. But again, I can't get straight lines with this thing. And that annoys me, but I will try it out. She needs more pouches, Bancroft. I think she's got a leg knife band. She's got a lot going on a corset thing. She has some pockets on her jacket. Give her Chun-Li legs. I think I gave her kind of thickish thighs. They're not thick enough. You guys are confusing me. Some want the thin legs with a thigh gap. Some want the thick thighs. I don't know what to do. You can add in the straight lines afterwards. Sounds annoying. All right. I don't color in clip paint. It's just not what I see. I don't even know the shorts. I don't know the short keys, the whatever they are. All right, what do I do? Let's go. This is annoying because I don't have my other colors from other. No, I'm not doing it. I refuse. I refuse, Jake. I've already had enough. I'm going to open this in Photoshop. It's already annoying me. All right. What do we got here? I can show you what I got up to on this one. So I was working on the colors last week, and these are a bit dark. These are without some adjustments, but I like to work dark and then build up the light. That's how I get it to kind of pop, look a bit more cinematic. But I just kind of had enough, and I was like, you know what? I need to take a break on these colors because I'm very much into experimental. Let's see what works kind of mode here. Essentially, what I want to do is I want to have this whole area be like a wall of water. So I've got work to do there, and I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it, but I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out eventually. But I'm gonna do some drawing in the meantime while I'm thinking about that. Go towards the light, says Johnny Rando. Exactly. Bancroft quit that as quickly as he quit Rod's member. That doesn't even make sense, Rob. Ray says, I like to work dark and then build up to the light. Bancroft is workshopping some neighborhood watch double agent campaign slogans. Jesus. Amanda has a question. When is the Robin Bancroft show returning? I'm going to guess never, Amanda. That's my guess. Rob tolerates YouTube to a degree, but I don't think we'll be seeing him as much as he did love making me tap dance. You know, so much as he loved trying to get me to squirm. I don't think it's coming back. Sumo Thori just gifted 5 members. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Henry, you're in. LE, Nomad Damon, Dean, and Grey Wolf. Every single one of those are regulars. Oh my God. That is huge. Mo, you could literally be next. That's never happened before since the gatekeeping. Oh my God. Henry. Wow. That's something special.
You little ripper!
Thank you. All right. I'm feeling good. I'd like to say hello to Nomad, hang on. What's the name here? Finity, the TWL. Thank you for being here. And Rob, it was a good show. It was so relaxing. I'm legit shocked. I know. How long has it been? What's up, Tree Goblin? All right, now I can actually, because I can pull from, other. I can pull from my other Photoshop files the actual colors. So, It's easier. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ever done that? Look at all this. This is because I did a little bit of warping. It's done that to the line art. But no matter. Look what you do. And this is anyone who has this issue sometimes. Essentially what you do is you just copy that. You create a mask. You paste it there. You invert that. And then you fill the layer with black. And there you go. All fixed. Super easy. Everything, all the integrity of the line is kept. Why do I always get a warped one? It's just what happens. All right, let's enough of this waffle. Well, I'll still keep waffling, but I'll actually do some work while I'm waffling. Hold on, the screen's a bit big. Now look at this, Jake. Oh, it's so curvy. Oh, it's straight. Hang on, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, it's so curvy. Oh, now it's straight. Look. Oh, and now it's curvy again. And now it's straight. And now it's curvy again. And now it's straight. Why can't they do that? Get your shit together. We've got Dave Brink in the house. What's up, Dave? Genuine Comics. I just realized yesterday when we were talking about YouTube channels on Twitter that I'm not subscribed to Dave's channel. I had no idea, Dave. I apologize. I try to subscribe to everyone, but for some reason I was like, yeah, he streams all the time. I'm like, oh, I never see that. I never see his streams. Why is that? And I'm like, oh, it's because I'm not subscribed to him. That would be the reason. So rectified. And hopefully now I'll actually catch some of your streams. Drop the link. I don't know the link. The name is Genuine Comics. I don't think Felix is here. He's usually my most trusted link dropper. The point of the old enclosing fill means you draw a generic circle around a complex object and it fills in the exact silhouette. All right, you're going to have to show me that. I'm not against it in principle. I'm just a curmudgeon stuck in his ways. I knows what I likes and I likes what I knows, you know? Mel loves it when I say that. She's not sick of it at all. There we go. I can even pin that. Thank you, KSS. I did. I filmed a video for you, and I watched some of it. I'll go back and watch it afterwards. I'll watch the full thing. Does that make me a bad friend? I didn't watch all of Jake's video. I'm not the only colorist who doesn't like coloring in Clip Studio, by the way. Others have reached out to me in private, said they can't stand it either. My link was probably not trustworthy enough to... I didn't see it. And both Amanda and Mo put it there. But I picked KSS's. Make of that what you will. So it's a surprise Mo still hangs around here after all the treatment. I dish out. Day in, day out. Mo says that. Now, KSS is a solid linksman. You have to give him that. Jake says, all right, I'll film another one for you not to watch. If you film another one, I will watch it. I'll watch the one that you already sent. And if I don't see what I think you're telling me, if I don't see anything that just goes, what have I been doing with my life? I'll let you know. No, Dave is a good guy, good creator. Keeps his nose clean, puts his books out. I backed him for the first time this time, even though I've known of his books for a long time. I am not usually a superhero guy, but I can be convinced. And Dave's book, Perfect 10, comes with absolutely rave reviews. So I thought it's time I finally jump on board. Damn, Bancroft putting a lot of pressure on Jake to deliver the ultimate dick pic. If it doesn't rock my world, oof. I mean, can we still even be friends? I think I really nailed these Timberlands. I usually, shoes are something that I probably the one thing that I have to redraw the most. And that's usually because I think I know how to draw a shoe and I just dive in and then it looks terrible. And then I have to go and Google what an actual shoe looks like again and then do it again. And then it's usually fine. But, and that's what I did with these because I don't know what Timberlands look like. I just thought he struck me as a Timberland guy. Okay. Sent, you will be amazed. It's a 4-second video. I would watch it live, Jake, but I don't want to show DMs, and you can't pull videos out of DMs. All the mad shit talking we do. I wouldn't want Mo to be upset seeing all that. All the backroom dealings that we get up to. Okay, so it says, just remember when Bancroft is doing the wrenches and I get a fist bump. I had my moment just now. That and Bancroft won't feel pressure to nuke his channel. Yeah, no, that's why the wrenches, I run them. I decide the categories. I decide the nominees. And I decide the winners. And you just have to sit there and like it. And if anyone wants to come in, send a couple thousand people over here to watch me do that. Actually, I wouldn't mind. $4 seconds or 4 inches? Stop figuring out our code words, Citizen Ronan. And Mo says there's no way I'm missing Mo Skate Kept this year. It seems like a shoe-in. That's the thing. The wrenches are, the tagline is the most predictable award show on the internet. Anyone who's been here knows, usually how it's going to go. Good old reliable. It's like, what's that Old Faithful, always the same, never changing. And I think that's really what people want in a fake award show. Both, I'm guessing, says Jaro. I'll do his hair with a brush, as I like to do. I got a little bit here too. All right. can't wait to have Jake change my world later. I'm excited. Wiggle says, yeah, Bancroft is definitely the biggest shit talk in the sector. It's my burden to bear. It's my cross to bear. All right. Excelente. I forgot to do a giant threatening battle axe. Can you imagine Rob gets hit in the head with this and he's like, oh, it wasn't, and he's falling down dying with an axe sticking out of his head. Oh, it was a pretty lame little axe. There's some blood-stained, crazed woman stands over his twitching corpse. Sorry, that was a bit vivid. Mo says, I miss Camel's award show for 2 reasons. Nobody told me about it, and Camel has a channel. Camel awarded himself, I think it was best artists, like best show. I can't remember everything, but actually he was quite humble. He did. I got 4 awards, and both Phil and Rob got 3 awards. Rob got least funny, which is actually ironic because he was probably one of the funniest the other night. I can't remember what he got, but yeah. Johnny Raider says, Rob would make a great twitching corpse. Well, he says, I haven't heard Bancroft ranting about twitching corpses this much since he killed off all those children in Waking Dream. That was the high point for Rob of the story. It never got any better than that. Jim says, Camel, Moon, and I are best buds. I think he has you blocked, doesn't he? I think that's what's going on. Mo says, I think he has me blocked too. It wouldn't surprise me. Oh, we got the Gooch in the house. What's up, Gooch? I was chatting with him over on Twitter about Arcane. I was telling them that I think we've had 3 really good episodes, but none of those 3 have reached the heights of the best episodes of season 1. And then we've had 3 sort of all right episodes. And the problem is I'm judging everything against season 1, which, I'm not judging it against the rest of shows out there, especially the rest of animated shows. The animation has been superb. I actually really like that they're trying a lot of new things on the show, but it's really just the story it's just not grabbing me in a way. And they keep doing that thing that shows like to do, where they get a really cool idea, they get a great moment, you know, like a character moment or something. They, you know, it's all fantastic, and you're like super pumped about it, and then you know that character dies. You know, 2 episodes later or something, and you're like, oh. Well, it's seemingly dies. A few too many music video sequences in this season for me, says Nomad Damon, and the narrative isn't as tight. Still enjoyable. That's how I feel about it. It's just not as tight. There wasn't a single moment wasted in season 1 that I can think of. There wasn't a single scene. Even the weaker scenes were really very necessary. You couldn't take them out. Whereas I just don't feel like that's the case this time. This guy needs a comb, pronounced coom. A coom cone? Well, look, the thing in comics is, and you know, I am 100% guilty of this. You get set into a way of drawing things, of drawing faces, of drawing hair. So I've been trying to make up, and considering my characters just wear, you know, street clothes for the most of it, I've been trying to, you know, find different ways to differentiate. I think this is this cool, kind of a cool old school curly haired look. You don't really see many guys rocking this anymore. The saving grace for this arcane talk, says Mo, is I've had to endure will be when the show is said and done and Bancroft admits I was right. Admits what? That it looks like a GameCube cutaway scenes or something? I won't. Do you need to watch the Super Mario Brothers Super Show to understand Arcane? No, you should be fine with it. What's up, Arvid? Arvid, you were selling some books yesterday. It's awesome. I saw you're up to 190 something over on Indiegogo. Make sure everyone goes and grabs Band of the Crow, $3. A cup of coffee literally costs more these days. You know, what's stopping anyone, really? Is this going to be an original that goes up on eBay too? Yes, all of them will. The one that I've put together is this one. So you get Alwyn and Alexander together, because there was no way to really chop this. You know, they're both of them are involved. So that's a one piece, and I've nearly finished that. I've just been watching TV shows lately, so I've been a bit lazy. Because I usually do those at night, you know, after dinner. Stats out of here. Great to see you, Stat. Please stream again. Don't give up. God, there's so few of the old. I was saying that on Twitter. There's so few of the old crew now left. If you think about it. Still doing regular shows. Jaro says Arcane really does look like a game cutscene from PS2 era, though. I don't know what you guys are looking at. I just don't. But you know. All right, we're gonna change the pinned tweet to Band of the Crow. Thank you, Amanda. Raiden says no, B Rose can stay retired. I love B Rose's streams. Loved hanging out in B Rose's chat. Johnny Rando, old crew shout out. Speaking of, Red Gaze says he's going to start up again. So that's exciting. The only time I've seen Red is, he'll come on when Kate has something to promote. But apparently, yeah, he said to put out a community post that he wants to get back into it. So that's cool. A lot of people still are streaming. They might just not be, comic books or whatever. They're doing other things. I tell you, when Rot 10 Glory comes back, I call him Rot 10. I know I would say Rotten Glory or whatever. I've always called him Rot 10 Glory. When he comes back, that'll be interesting. And tell us what he's learnt out there, surviving in the wilderness, living off the land. Great likeness on that face. Thank you. Who do you think he looks like? Oops. What have I missed here? Oh, I just got set wrong. Doja says, Deanna asked me to ask you to send some of your summer to us. I wish I could, Dojo. I wish I could. It is too hot. I can already feel it out there starting to heat up, and it's only 8:30 in the morning. This will be the only art with some cleavage in it, Sumo. I know you are a fan of that. Giving the people what they want, bit by bit. Can't place the person. Reminds me of someone. Yeah, there wasn't any one person. He just kind of looks like a male model to me. Some of these characters are sort of based off some people I've known. Some of them are based off, famous people that I sort of like was inspired by. Like I really like that character that he played in one thing, so sort of roughly based it off that. But I don't recall him being. I think I just saw him in my head, and I was like, "That's what he looks like." Yeah. Nick Jonas says K Manifesto. I admit I don't really know what Nick Jonas looks like. The Jonases weren't very big here. They're super famous in the States, but I don't know. At least me, I really never know who they are. I take it back. He looks like Walter Houston, another person I don't know who that is. Bancroft got super nervous when the guy turned all dark brown. That was just an error. It was just a fill error, paint bucket error. Harry Styles, I know who that is. Yeah, if Harry Styles went through a kind of transformation, like who's that guy that says he broke his jaw and now he just looks like a complete weirdo? He used to be really handsome actor. Never remember his name. Anyway, somewhere between that. I was at the supermarket the other day, and there was this young Asian guy and like he was 6.5 foot tall, just like broad, like he looked like built like Zac Efron, who I was thinking of. Yes, Amanda. He's all really like weird jaw faced. No, I'm just talking about the jaw. Yeah, this guy doesn't look like Zac Efron. I'm just saying, but I'm saying like how Zac Efron went from kind of like a almost sort of Justin Bieberish looking young kid to this really hyper masculated guy. So if Harry Styles had that sort of transformation, maybe that would look like that's what I was anyway. Asian guy at the supermarket. Mona says the Asian guy was so big and intimidating. Bancroft went out again and got an attack dog. No, I just noticed the guy because he was so broad at the top and he was so thin. So he's not like a fat guy. He was like, you could tell he was like the gym guy. That it was such an unusual body type. He looked like Conan the Barbarian. So I saw him, but only from the back. And I didn't even see he was Asian at that point. No Good Story starts with there was this young Asian guy. I say Asian because I never see Asians looking like this guy. It's usually sort of more German type looking people. And anyway, I was leaving. I saw him come out. He literally had there was wait for it. No, he had a face. That meme where they put that kind of mewing jaw thing over people on Snapchat, so it kind of goes like this, and he looks like it was bizarre, but I think it was natural. I mean, he just had he looked like the meme. He had the most chiseled jaw and cheekbones and everything. I literally, I hope you didn't see it. I literally did like a double take. It's like, what the hell? So I hope that guy's into movies or something. Bro asked what feature finally clued you in. It was his face. It was his face. What am I doing? What color eyes? They have brown eyes. This pair. Cranberry says Asians tend to have chiseled jaws. Not the ones around me. This is an unusual body type for really any race. This is clearly. I mean, the body type is like, okay, you can do that. You can work out and get that. Sure, maybe. I don't know. I can't. But it was the face. I was like, whoa. We got Critical Reads in the house. What's up? He said, just finished reading the Lucent. Great book. Felt like I went into an action-packed ride through Paris. Thank you so much, Critical Reads. If I could ask, you can actually leave a review on the website. It really helps me out. Word of mouth and everything helps me out with Google too. And thank you very much for buying it and reading it and letting me know. That's awesome. There was this chat there, by the way. It was a super bogan chat. Bancroft almost reached into the poor dude's loincloth to see if he bucked the stereotypes in other ways. Does Mel know? Do want to know if Mel gets jealous when you stare at men all the time. I think all artists look at people, Already done. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I haven't been checking my emails lately, so I haven't seen if anyone's put them in. But thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Very, very much appreciated. All right. Bo says, generally she locks him out of the house overnight. That only happened once. What's up, Maromi? Great to see you here. Man, I'm getting super excited for that Band of the Crow book. I'm interested to know what they're gonna put it out for next in terms of price. You know, what their strategy is going to be. It's good to see. It's good to see it's getting a lot of recognition and love. That it really is one of the most beautiful looking books I've seen since Groken. Elios to the chat. I remember when he got locked out, that tweet thread was hilarious. I'm happy that my suffering gave you joy. Now, if anyone of you remembers from Painted Death, these French brother and sister, so classic French style. I've put him in a turtleneck. Yes, to look the part. Arvid says, can't wait to get it to you. Just got some new quotes from the printer. Good man. Yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to doing more of these shorts, talking about books I'm enjoying. Even if it's something that, I really like a series or whatever, I could, maybe even do them, on each issue. We'll see how we go. If I could build it up to the point where I can get somewhere around the 5K mark for an indie comic in terms of views, I would consider that a massive win. Because a lot of those shorts viewers are not stream viewers. There's not a lot of crossover there. And they sometimes just get pushed in places where you otherwise don't really have any way of reaching those people. So it's actually really, I'm really pumped to do it. And it's going to take a little time to read all the books and everything, but that's what's good about global. It's all there. If they're French, where are their cigarettes and berets? Could so have him with a cigarette hang out of his mouth here, but I think he would be holding the cigarette, but I've already got him holding a sword. So you are right. The French are chimneys. That is true. Aviator says, yeah, I had to double take back to the bar scene when I saw them with Le Marechal, however that's spelled. Yes. Yes. Allegiances called into question, who's with who, all that fun stuff. You will be finding out in Emma Crown. All shall be revealed. Lots of reveals, actually, in Ember Crown. Not too many. I still want to keep the mystery going. Ellie says, I'm officially retiring the Dungeoneer label. It's beyond tainted at this point. A new era is coming when I complete my metamorphosis. I'm looking forward to it. What will you be, Ellie? What does Hannibal Lecter say? From pupae to chrysalis. The significance of the moth is change. You need a beer called Amber Crown in there somewhere. Stretch goal. Create an actual beer. That would be cool. Full frontal LE. Let's see. I'm excited. See, now I'm on the pen. Now I'm on the pen, on the brush. That's all right. Let's just do it. Let's just go for it. Stink bug Ellie. I don't know if I'll do that. You should, I can't even remember all of your different names, Ellie. You might need to do a kind of recap. Bancroft made a power move to shed the Dungeoneer label when he renamed his book The Lucent Amber Crown, much classier than The Lucent Golden Shower. Yeah, that one was just the working title, no. I did. I always read Mo when I see it. Sometimes I miss it. That's the only reason ever that I don't read one of Mo's jokes. It's nothing to do with anything nefarious, despite the rumors, despite all the evidence of your lying eyes. Super chat here from K Manifesto. Thank you very much. Received, read, and enjoyed Painted Death. Great continuation of the Lucent series. Looking forward to Ember Crown. I'm looking forward to giving it to you. Why? Why do I do it? It's going to be a little bit different this time. I'm thinking of following in the path of others and going back to my roots and please don't clip it. And start putting it out in bits digitally for members to read and build it up that way. Otherwise, it's like the wait is way too long. I'm going to have a book in the middle, the Fractured Mind book, but that's not a continuation of Painted Death. That's actually set 6 months before Waking Dream. It will give a lot of extra info and clues and expand the world of the Lucent. But yeah, so I don't want to make you guys wait years and years just to, follow on the story. So going back a little bit to a hybrid, what I was doing kind of like with Webtoon and crowdfunding, pre-sale, whatever method. Fractured Mind when mid 2025. That's what we're shooting for. Cut the clip before the giggle at the end if you want Valley Law to be able to make any use of it. Thank God Valley Law wasn't here. Oh my God. He'd have a conniption. Ellie says, giggling Bancroft is best Bancroft. I say these things and then I only realize that I've said it afterwards. And otherwise, I wouldn't even blink an eye, but I know what you guys are like. I know how it's interpreted. Bancroft is following the sampler model of sales, like the lady at the grocery store who gives out small samples of cheese and whatnot. Similar to the pusher method, it works for food and drugs. Exactly. Dan, that's exactly right. And I was even thinking, this is a long way down the road, but I was even thinking, I put out samplers to members and stuff, and then eventually over time that kind of goes out more to the general public after a while. But then if you want to read the ending, you got to get the crowd fund. That's kind of cruel, but I think that's warranted. So if you were just like, if you really, really, really just wanted to read Ember Crown for free, you could eventually. It would take a long time because first it's got to go to members, and then it's then there's that, and then it's going to be the crowd fund, and then way after that, once I'm working on other books, then you'll finally be able to read the ending. But I think it's the way to go, especially with a book like this, and it isn't it's an ongoing thing. Kind of cruel, but it works. Yeah. Look, I notice, right? Look at Inglorious Rex. Inglorious Rex is doing really well, and sure, Shane puts his books out regularly, and everything, but also I think it's an ongoing story, and people want to know what happens next. And not many people talk about that, and I know everyone will grumble with cliffhangers and whatnot, and I get that. I'm the same. But as well, I mean, they work, and you don't have to literally do a cliffhanger. Will someone die? Won't they die? Or whatever. But yeah, make a story so that people really need to know what happens next. I know a lot of people like Aldous. He's like, no, I want the one and done in the thing, and I get that as well. I love those too. But I'm seeing out there in the landscape, the people who are doing that are really struggling to get people to come back. And it's I think it all comes down to as well how you're like the time, how long it is between them. That sort of episodic format worked. That's how Sherlock Holmes was released back in the day. What am I doing here? That's what I'm doing. Cliffhangers were way more tolerable when you didn't have to wait a year or more for the conclusion. Yeah, that is very true. So yeah, I don't want to do cliffhangers. More like beats, where that's why I think the mystery element works well with the Lucent. It's like there's intrigue. You want to know what it's all about and what's going to happen next. Whereas if it's more set up episodic, where there's something, you've got a character that continues on, but there's something that happens in the story, and then that's resolved in that one story, and then the next book is going to be a whole new thing, like the old TV shows, like Star Trek, and I was thinking Maverick for some reason. Just have that on my mind at the moment. Yeah. If you literally like someone, like a proper cliffhanger, like someone's holding on to someone, will they drop them, won't they, and find out 2 years later? Yeah, that's rough. But that's also one of the reasons why I want to start putting out digital content more often, so that people don't have to wait that long if they really chomping at the bit to find out. Jaro says, Rini puts her digital finished books up on her site after fulfillment behind a paywall, loads of extra commentary. Really cool. Yeah, reading has been an inspiration for me in terms of what to do, going forward. It was Rini and Jake that really said, just get your book onto Global Comics finally. Jesus. So I did. It's a bit dark, but we'll place the digital content on Global Comics, your website. I haven't quite figured all that out yet. Probably the website, because I don't know if you can put, maybe both. I don't know. I don't know if you can like put up one page as a free preview and then the rest is to read, but I don't know how long these updates are going to be. I don't know. I'll figure it out. We're a little while away from it yet. Headset says, yeah, don't do a proper literal cliffhanger. Look at Empire Strikes Back. You had many questions, but there's a conclusion. The hero is lost. Yeah, that's how I feel. That's like I feel like what I've been doing. A lot of people would like Waking Dream was a big cliffhanger ending. To me, I don't think it was. I think that was like, and I think after you've read Painted Death, you'll see that it wasn't. At least that's my interpretation of it anyway. But I agree with you 100% there. All right, that's a bit dark. Too dark. When she was arrested, she was dressed in black. This is a tactical outfit. Actually, I think she only wears black. That's her thing. Like all cool people do. Masa Dan, what's up, buddy? Great to see you here. I think I'm just gonna give the axe just a bit of a gray for now. Citizen Ronan says, a bad ending makes you curse the thing you just read or watched. Worst ending of all time? Game of Thrones TV show. I mean, I'm still, after all these years, I still can't believe it. Signs were there. I just didn't want to believe. I just didn't want to think this could happen. Storytellers are the true kings. Not only did they put out a horrifically inadequate ending, they patted themselves on the back for it. Oh, I'm glad I didn't see that. Oh my God. Maybe I need to make his pants a bit bluer or something. Oh, maybe like that. Fashionable French man. Henry says, I stopped caring about Game of Thrones around season 5 when they started seriously deviating from the books. Yeah, I didn't notice the cracks until season 6, but when I went back, I watched all the way up to season 5. Yeah, they were there. I didn't see it. Like I said, I was just in such awe of everything up until that point, and I thought, oh, at the time, I said, like with Tyrion, I thought, oh, they're making it seem like he's incompetent now. But really, in reality, he's just playing a dummy so that when his big, great plan is revealed, it's going to be that much better. And then you realize, no, there wasn't any great big plan. He just was being a dummy for some reason. Oh, it was such a letdown. Yeah, I hate it when directors get all meta and explain to you the process of filmmaking in the storyline. And I'm a fan of Guy Ritchie's works, but I had to turn off Rock and Roller because of the dialogue. I haven't watched Rock and Roller, I don't think. I liked The Gentleman. I think that was the last thing I saw. But anyway, I'm going to save that because I got to go to work. So I will leave you. I will be back tomorrow at the normal time, 9 p.m. after the Diaz Bros show, where we will be launching Project Neosis, book 5. So get excited for that. Paul is a great guest, always full of enthusiasm. We love to have him on. So I hope you'll come back for that and check out the book. They're always really affordable. And, they get rave reviews. So I've read 2 of them. They're pretty good. So please come back then and hang out. I'll enjoy your company. Thank you very much, everyone who's hung out today. And is anyone... Usually don't do a raid because no one's usually streaming at this point. I'm not seeing anyone. All right. that's going to be it from me. Have a fantastic night. And go back Band of the Crow. Thank you, Moroni. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Perth made an Australian video, and I wasn't even in it.
Emotional damage.